Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another crypto video. Make sure you put in the comment section down below what your number one favorite crypto is, because by doing that, you're automatically entering yourself into our $100 crypto giveaway in XRP, Bitcoin, Chainlink, VeChain, whatever coin you want. Because once we hit 1,500 likes, I'm just going to pick somebody from that comment section to win $100. Having said that, Robert Art just posted on Twitter, I may be wrong, but I believe the coming XRP FOMO will be epic. It will outperform both Ethereum and Bitcoin. People will be beating themselves up at $3, $5, $7, $13. Otherwise, making money would be dead easy. Everybody buying everything but XRP, this says a lot. Now, there's a couple of things I must say. First of all, I am very bullish on XRP, but I am a little bit afraid of the lawsuit, right? And this is quite logical, as even though I'll still be holding it regardless of what happens, I've gotten a certain amount of XRP that I'm comfortable to just hold forever. And if I can sell it to buy back cheaper, I will, but I'm definitely going to keep it for in case of, because we all know Ripple will continue operations. But on a side, I do think everybody should be a little bit cautious because it's a more risky crypto, right? However, he does make a valid point. A lot of people seem to really forget about XRP, and a lot of other cryptos seem to be pumping except for XRP. And again, logical, there's a lawsuit going on. However, if you look at the fundamentals, XRP has really achieved quite a lot more than most of these other cryptos, and from a different perspective, had the SEC not been here, I really am quite sure XRP would have been at least at $2 or so. Once more, because XRP goes on with quite a lot more severity once it starts to run, and there comes the question, would XRP, if it were to pump, go for another 2017 or so pump, which basically would leave XRP at about, let's say $10 or so this time around? Or will we get another normal and kind of slow buildup of possibly about 40% a day or so, instead of 150, 180% days, but just, slowly build it up with 40% each day for a little bit? I'm kind of wondering about that, because last time we went so ridiculously crazy, going up by 100+% a couple days. That stuff can really mess up a whole market, or at least a whole crypto, because there's too much built upon hype. And right now, I believe XRP has already shown that 17 cents is an area where people just want to get in regardless of what happens. And I would say if XRP really goes below 17, it's really only because Bitcoin pushes itself down to the ground. Because what else could bring XRP below 17 cents? We saw that in the worst lawsuit allegation that any crypto could ever have, they still were being bought at 17 cents. And that says something too. Again, I am very excited for the future of this. However, I do not only hold XRP, and the Bearable Bull here says, I do not own Bitcoin, but I pray you make money from it. You may hate XRP, but you'll make money from it. It's about profit, not ideologies. We will all succeed in this space. Open your mind to other opinions. So to a certain degree, I really agree with him here. Because I think, hey, first of all, everybody got their own opinion. Second of all, we should just be excited that we're all in crypto together and just kind of celebrate that. On a different end, I would really tell you guys to just invest into multiple cryptos. And even though he's not saying that he only has XRP, I just want to make sure that people don't go for just one crypto. Again, even though it's not my job here to put out financial advice, not what I'm doing, I am trying to make people aware of the fact that there are more than one crypto in this world. And even now, I would say almost all the big guys whom you know who talk about XRP, or even the guys working at Ripple, they all own more than one crypto. They all own more than XRP. So just keep that in the back of your head. Don't go for one if you can help it. All right, if you really are only XRP centric, do whatever you please. But I'm just quickly telling you that you're most likely quite in a small club of people who just own XRP. And again, even though I'm very positive on it, it's not the only coin that I hold. Because I like spreading the X amongst more baskets. Also, check out GSX. A link is down below. It is the world's first growth coin. Right now, there's a couple of bonuses because we are early. It's basically gold-backed currency. Then, Chainlink hits trifecta with Scale integration. Scale Network looks to implement several Oracle features from Chainlink, and the project becomes the third in a week to integrate Chainlink technology. Link hit a new all-time high of 25.47 on January 23rd, basically doing really freaking amazing. It's pretty damn scary to see. Then ECB sees digital euro as useful for all citizens. Two parts of this. First of all, this is kind of scary because, again, if they see the digital euro as something so powerful, we just don't know exactly how they want to implement it just quite yet, but it could be pretty scary. Second of all, very positive because, again, if they see digital euro as something very useful, they might also open up a little bit more towards cryptocurrencies, right? You might get a very positive verdict from that then. Then, there's some rumors going around that Grayscale has added multiple trusts. Right now, in the last couple of days, I saw some rumors going around. I have now found out that they actually have already put money into them. However, we have found that the, what is the Delaware County, whatever the name is, in Delaware, the companies, or at least the SEC registers, have actually been put in. So basically, for all these trusts, they are actually officially registered already for Chainlink, for example, and a couple of other coins. So there's a good chance it's going to be coming, and I'm actually thinking of buying a little bit more Chainlink right now, purely in anticipation. But that's the freaking annoying part of bull runs, that it's just very annoying to pick up crypto that went up about 10% in a day or so, right? And that's what I have every single time I look up a crypto. Every time I get the chance, it's just up more. And every time I'm like, oh, let me get a little bit more of that, it is just up a huge amount. Like, Chainlink is doing so good, and I really despise it, guys. Every day I look at it, it just goes higher and higher. A couple of days ago, could have bought it at almost 15 euros. Right now, it is 20 euros. Phew, what a time. What a time. Grayscale, however, is still breaking records, as we can see right here. Grayscale breaking records. Bitcoin Trust adds over $1 billion in a week. Institutional investors have allocated nearly $1.3 billion in GBTC in a week, while Grayscale looks into adding more crypto assets to its portfolio. Then, Michael Arrington questions SEC case against Ripple and XRP, says Howey test is outdated and ridiculous. We've also stated before, first of all, the Howey test is older than I am. Second of all, the Howey test should either be replaced by a Ripple/XRP test, or they should just take a new kind of baseline, right? Because the Howey test is based upon the fact that right at that point, they needed a new way to measure or think of how a security would be managed, and they used the Howey case as an example all the time. I do believe that even if they do not call it XRP/Ripple test officially, it will be the core example, basically, of every other crypto that's going to be sued after this one. I also just think that they should look at it differently rather than using the Howey test. Just look at how they kind of came up with the Howey test, basically. That's the way they should look at Ripple/XRP, and just, think from a fresh perspective of what type of variables you want to put in for such a new test and how you want to classify cryptocurrencies, basically, because it's something different than a security, basically. Blazel's February mainnet launch will make room for Polkadot. The coming launch of Blazel network will allow decentralized databases to operate at a massive scale. I just saw it regarded Polkadot, so I thought I should quickly share it. I do not know too much about it, so I cannot tell you too much about it. It's also because I'm not too interested in this Blazel situation. It is apparently a delegated proof of stake network built using the Cosmos SDK and Tendermint consensus engine. But I do want to kind of go over into, again, this is a Polkadot-based project, by the way. I do want to go over into talking more about this type of stuff. These profitability potentials. Like, for example, what if we just put a little bit into Blazel? What happens then? Right? I'm not going to do that. Not saying I would. I'm just saying, what if? So what if we just cover some more of these opportunities of newer projects that are doing something big, right? I'm just thinking about that. But I'm also thinking about just making it a 1 episode a day instead of doing 3. Just one 1 hour or 45-minute episode each day instead of doing multiple ones that are small, because I think it might allow me to just talk about more things in one video. Of course, it would be a lot easier to come up with titles and proper thumbnails, but it would also allow me to go into some more miscellaneous stuff that right now I don't want to fit inside these videos, because I'm thinking it's just too distracting. But if it's an hour-long just podcast, basically, just a talk of all these cryptos and what's going on, I can also easier timestamp all these things and stuff. But yeah. And then Polkadot ecosystem gains $10 million VC fund amid activity. China's LD Capital announced the launch of a $10 million Polkadot ecosystem fund. The move comes as Moonstake and RockX announced a partnership focused on Polkadot. and Polkadot's Rococo V1 project saw its Plasm Network sidechain connect locally as well, and that's basically the exciting stuff that's happening right now. Again, they said earlier on Twitter, we're establishing a $10 million Polkadot ecosystem fund, which strives to provide capital support, dev advisory, community building, marketing to early stage founders who believe in building Polkadot D tech. We wish to grow with our portfolio, redefining blockchain for a better world. It's pretty cool though. Again, just let me know what type of coins you'd like to talk about or like me to talk about and what type of stuff I should cover. To a certain degree, I really don't want to go too far off because if I'm not really personally invested into it, I don't really like it. But in a different end, it might be very profitable if we just talk about some stuff that's not only, the coins you really know. Like Polkadot, for example, I used to never talk about it, but I'm getting so excited about them because they're so huge. However, I also want to talk more about VeChain, more about Cardano, more about XLM, just coins I really love. But let me know what type of way you'd like me to do it. I could also just do one XRP video a day, one Cardano / VeChain / XLM, and then one maybe miscellaneous altcoin. But I don't think many people would watch the miscellaneous videos then because how would I title it? I do not know though. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys again in another crypto video. Take care, everybody, and I love you guys all for just checking me out all the time. I really appreciate it a ton.